Hi guys, I'm back. I'm going to show you how you can achieve this look with the NYX Runway Collection palette on a pretty face. So stay tuned and I'll show you how you can do that. And please remember to subscribe to my videos. The more subscribers I have, the happier Patty will be at the end of the night. Check it out. See you later. So I've already used this moisturizer, the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and I use that for oily skin. I've already applied my foundation. I do use Coastal Scents HD foundation. It is my favorite foundation. In case you're wondering, mine is an ST09 and I love it. And I applied with this bronzer brush. I find that when I tap it in, swirl it after, I get a nice good finish. I've already applied the concealer, the NW40, under my eye area, and after that I finished it with the MARC Magnificent powder in Golden Honey. So now we're gonna just do this eye, and this is the look that we're going for. And what I do is first I apply the Urban Decay primer potion, and just a little goes a long way. That's it. And we blend away. Yeah. What I've noticed about this Runway Collection palette, the colors are nice. The only thing I don't like about it is the glitter. I'm not a real glitter person. And once you apply it on, you will see it. So, of course, the colors we will be working with are these three here. This, and that one. So we'll be working with those colors. And first, I'm going to take my flat eyeshadow brush. And this one I got from e.l.f. And I'm going to take the flat blending brush and get this color here. Take a little, tap off the excess, and we're just going to work the inner part of the eye and blend it, tap it in and blend it nicely. So don't mind I look at my mirror. This is what we're doing right here. And you can just apply more as needed depending on how light it may come up, but you don't really need a lot. My laptop is like getting sprayed with this eyeshadow. It's a lot. So you don't really need a lot. So once you tap it in, you kind of blend it to get a nice smooth surface. All you do is flip the other side of the brush and you will apply this color next. We're going to apply this color. So I'm going to flip the brush over. Tap it. Air. Tap off. And what we're going to do is we're going to work the other half. And we're patting it on. Right there. See the lighter part here? The other half is there. I wish these eyeshadows had names. I hate saying the upper and the lighter. This is a nice coppery gold color. The other one was a nice, it looked more like a nice champagne color. It would be nice for highlights too, but I use it in my inner corner, which to brighten up the eye more. So you see that I've already have this and I pat it in and it's there. So what I'm going to use next is my NYX Jumbo Pencil in French Fries. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark a V to get a V here. So we're going to go from just a slight V. It doesn't have to be dark, thick, or anything. And that's it right there. You could barely see it. Apply a little more. And we can always work in more as needed. So you can see the V on the side of my eye. Okay, when I do that, you can see it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my MAC 217 brush, I believe this is. And I'm going to blend this. I'm going to blend this into my crease and work it in to get a nice color going on the edges. And what I do after I put that on is I take some of that brown here, sorry, some of this brown here, I pat a little on the brush and I blend it in my crease too. So that's what we do, and we blend and blend. Just get that in a crease, and then I'm going to go in a nice circular motion here. You don't want to do it far in. You want to do it about a halfway point. Every time I do my makeup, it's like one eye always looks different from the other, but you get it. Here, we're just going to blend in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm then going to take back the e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush and reapply, because sometimes when you're blending, the colors kind of get a little faded. So I'm just going to tap in the colors again. Sorry. And just pat some on. Flip it to the other side and put in the other, just a little, and put it again on the edge. And then we're going to blend again. My camera and the lighting in my room is so awful that you may not even really see the full effect of my look. And hopefully when I get some time, I could actually take some pictures and post them on my blog. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to work this thing, so you should understand. So once I've done that, blended it nice and neat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take MAC's Rice Paper eyeshadow, and I always like to use this as a highlight. And I'm going to take this Essence of Beauty brush. This is so my favorite eyeshadow brush, and I use the flat part, and I just tap a little in. Tap off and work it into my brow bone. Just work it as a nice highlight. And sometimes it may come out very light, and what I like to do is I like to take my finger and kind of blend it. And what I also like to do is I like to take MAC's Bamboo. There it is. And I usually use this eyeshadow all over my lid before I apply any eyeshadow, just to give it a nice look. But what I do is I put a little in here and I just gently brush it on here if the rice paper is a little too much. What I also do is I tap the Bamboo again. And what do I do is I kind of on all here, because sometimes when you're blending, all that brown gets all over your eye and you want a nice clean finished look. So I kind of blend it here to give it a nice look here. Again, just to kind of get it here, blend a little over here. So now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is line my waterline, if I could find my, line my waterline with my NYC eyeliner and eyebrow pencil. So basically I'm taking this into my waterline. And I never do it all the way. I always do a halfway point. Let's see it there. I've already done that one. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and then take Maybelline The Falsies mascara, which is my ultimate favorite mascara of all time. And make my mascara, my eyelashes, pop. They lengthen them. They just make them look so gorgeous. Of course, you do the bottoms because your eyelashes look even more attractive when you do the bottom too. Oh. I'll do the other side since I didn't get to do that side either. You follow it here. Do some of you guys poke yourself with the mascara. I do that so many times. So many times. Bottom lash. Okay. Then what do I do is I take my Carmex. Whoo, and I gently put just a tiny bit on my lips to condition it before I put on my lipstick. And the lipstick I will be using is NYX Lip Smacking Fun Color, and this one is in Pumpkin Pie, and this was also my Ulta haul. I love this lipstick. I wore it the other day, well, this past weekend. And I just put a little. Get the top. Usually I would put a lip liner, but since this video is like already past 10 minutes, I'll cheat a little. So that's what I'll do. And then what I also do is I just put another color to give it so it doesn't look so not nude that it washes out my complexion like it's doing now. I add a bit of color and I use Revlon's Cream Lip Gloss, and this is in Berry, just to give it a tint of brown. A tint of, I don't know what color this is, forgive me. I just dabbed it on my bottom lip. So that's what I do to give my lips that bit of color. And my look is complete. So what I do is I get this, I use this Fix It spray for oily skin. I got this from Sasha Cosmetics. I got this in Trinidad at Pennywise. And what I do is I just spray all over my face, fan it off. And this gives me my finished look. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put on blush. Oops. That's if I even have it here. Okay, let me see where I could. Okay, there's my blush. I usually use Sally Hansen's blush, and this is in Sunset. It's a cream blush. Ooh, sorry. There we go. And I just dab a little on my finger. And working into my little cheek area. And then I start to blend. I got such big cheeks. Sometimes I hate blush and just like, oh, put so much emphasis on my cheeks when I smile. I don't like to use a lot, so don't mind me. Okay, so here is my finished look. My face may look a little oily, but it's not. Sometimes when you're done, depending, you know, you just tap a little powder right in this area. Woo. And this is my simple look. I mean, again, I'm not a makeup artist. I just love to wear makeup. I take my hair down, swing it. Ooh, there we go. Do my side. Pull on my hair to the side, my usual look. And this is the finished look. So you got a simple, nice earrings. You're good to go. I think this is so simple. This is cute for beginners like me who just want a nice little look. I could have used a little more blush, but hope you like this look. It was simple. I just did it this past weekend, and I think it came out pretty nice. I don't know what to call it. I guess once I upload the video, I'll give it some kind of name. Maybe some kind of sunset something. So that's it. And thanks for watching this video. Thanks for subscribing. And watch out for the next look. Bye. Have a nice day.